Welcome back to Celtic Fans TV. It's time for reaction to today's Europa League Group Stage draw. I'm joined by Declan and Scott for this one. We're here in the Radisson. It's not pints tonight, it's fancy lattes for me, it's tea for Scott, and it's water for Declan. So we're absolutely prepared for getting caned in the comments for that. Onto the group then. Celtic were drawn in Group E, in case you missed it, with Lazio, Rennes and Cluj. So Declan, initial feelings, initial thoughts about the draw, the trips and the chances of qualification?
It's tough. I've already booked up for Rennes, so I'm looking forward to that in a couple of weeks. I've never played Lazio, so that'll be decent. You know, they're a good side. It'll be a nice trip to Rome for a lot of fans, and hopefully we can get a revenge against Cluj. And obviously we've played Rennes in pre-season, so we'll know a bit about two of the teams, and the other one will be tough, but it'll be a big night under the lights at Celtic Park, and we'll just wait and see.
Absolutely, aye. Scott, initial thoughts? Obviously, on the face of it, pretty tough.
Very tough. I think it's very tough. I was hoping for an English team, so kind of missed out on that. But there's a couple of trips that aren't too far away from home, so I think we've got enough fans travelling to try and carry us through. Like Lazio and Rennes, big teams, and I've seen some people saying we could take plenty of points off this too. I mean, it'd be a brilliant result, and we can pull away some brilliant results at Celtic Park, but very, very hard teams. Cluj, I wanted Cluj, I know a lot of people didn't, but I wanted Cluj because I feel like there's a score there to settle. I think that we can beat them. So aye, it's a tough group.
Aye, we'll come on to the teams individually. Firstly, Declan, Lazio, huge club obviously. I watched them a few times last season. I think they've got some great players. I love MD that follows me on Twitter, by the way, will know that I love Joaquin Correa. I've tweeted about him a few times. I even quote tweeted one of my tweets for January about him today. Great player, Immobile up front, Milinkovic
is a good striker.
Milinkovic, Savic, full of quality. That's a really tough one for us. What do you think? Obviously, being the pot one team, what do you think the point expectation for those two games will be? Double header obviously as well in the middle.
At Celtic Park, I know in recent years we've not made the place a fortress, but you know, anything can happen. Lazio could suffer injuries, the same could happen for us, of course. I'm not very hopeful of going to Italy, to Rome and taking anything, but at Celtic Park, if we could avoid getting beat and taking anything against Lazio, I think would be great, and we look to the third games to try and pick up points. But as I say, it'll be a good fixture home and away, and a very nice trip to Rome.
Definitely. I think we've seen last season with Salzburg being the top seeds, they beat us home and away pretty comfortably. So it's obviously going to be tough. Scott, you'd like to think, we always like to think that we can get points at home, but I think even against Lazio, when you've seen like where we're at so far this season, particularly in terms of defensively, that will be a real tough one for us, even at home, to get 3 points for that.
Massively. I mean, they're playing against top opposition every single week. I'd hope to get something off them, a point here or there, but if we do, it's a bonus. I don't want to, do you know what I mean? I don't want to have to rely on it. So I think it's towards the bottom of the table. Rennes getting something, and then beating Cluj, getting 6 points off Cluj, we're only going to have a chance if we can do that.
Realistically then, if you think 1 point for 6 would be good for those two games?
For Lazio, to me, yeah, but of course I would love us to beat them, but
absolutely, yeah.
They're a good side, and they will punish you for simple mistakes.
It's not beyond us to beat them at Celtic Park, absolutely not, but it will be tough. On to the team out of pot 3 then, Scott. Rennes, we've seen a bit of them at Celtic Park in pre-season. Obviously it was a 0-0 draw. You can never tell too much from a friendly, but if nothing else, other than Lazio in this group, Neil Lennon has had a look at Rennes, and obviously he'll know Cluj very well for the Champions League qualifiers as well. So Rennes have started the season really well, 3 wins for 3 in Liga, and they're top. They beat PSG a fortnight ago. Again, what kind of points return are you looking for those two games?
We can't take a false sense of security from the fact that we got a 0-0 draw at Celtic Park in a friendly. It's just not really. It's not a like for like case. They've started strong. They've started well. I think if we get a win at Celtic Park, right, and that would be a superb result. I think we get a win at Celtic Park. that'll put us in good stead to get in progression. I don't see us winning over there, but I think if we can get something at Celtic Park, I believe we can do that. I think in this European run, there's got to be at least one big game at Celtic Park where we beat a team we were not expected to beat, Rennes,
which is what
Lazio.
happened last year with Leipzig, and that kind of
exactly that carried us. So I think if we can get one big win, it's going to come against Rennes compared to Lazio. So that's what I'm hoping for.
I think, look, Rennes, Declan as well, I don't know if you've seen a great deal of them. I watched them against PSG a couple of weeks ago. I thought they were brilliant. The boy Eduardo Camavinga in the middle of the park, 16-year-old defensive midfielder, just about ran the game against PSG, one of the top teams in Europe. And Yang scored a great goal that night. They have got a lot of quality. How do you see those two games again? As we said, we're hoping to maybe get a win at home, but starting the first fixture of the group stage away at Rennes, that'll be a tough one. Yeah,
well, I'd agree with Scott. You know, at Celtic Park, like Leipzig last year, you know, if we could do the business there against them, this will be interesting to see where we are, because obviously after Sunday we're going to a break. We'll come back, we'll play Hamilton, then we're over there to France right away. So between then and now, we're not going to have much game time. So this will be the next European game we'll look to. If they keep the form they're in, depending on what happens with us too, you know, we could either be going over there and with a lot of hope, or in different circumstances. But if we can go to France and take something from the game, I think would be a great bonus, you know. But I think everybody will look to Cluj to try and get maximum points.
Definitely, I think the away games, as I touched on with the home games are the ones where you really look to pick up the points in. I think the away games, the points that you can pick up are a bonus almost, other than maybe against the team for pot 4, which we'll come on to. We've seen last season, Scott, so important to get off to a good start in the group. I think we were really struggling at that stage last season. We managed to get a late 1-0 win over Rosenborg with Lee Griffiths' header, and that put us in good stead in the group, because to get 3 points in the first match day is huge. We've touched on Rennes away at first, tough, but then we have got the bottom seeds Cluj at home, and as you say, a chance for retribution, a chance for revenge from the Champions League knockout.
Chance for retribution, but let's not forget they are the bottom seed, but they've still beat us. They put us at the Champions League, so it's not going to be a kick in. I wanted Cluj because I want to get retribution and I want to kind of level the score, but then I also kind of thought, well, why don't we just get one of the kind of cheaper teams that we can just guarantee ourselves 6 points. It's not going to be easy for us, but no, I think starting well is going to be important for us. There's going to be a bit of needle in the Cluj games. There was before. It's going to be twice as much now. Since, do you know what I mean? They've done us over. So if we can get, I don't think we're going to get a result on the first game. That's away.
No, the first game's at home.
The first game's at home? Rennes?
Sorry, I thought you meant the first Cluj game. The first game's away at Rennes and then home at Cluj.
First game away at Rennes, I don't see us getting anything. I don't think the boys should get their heads down about it. That's not a game that I think we're expected to win, and as long as we can come back to Celtic Park and get something, we can carry on for there.
It's got to be a win in it against Cluj at home.
Absolutely.
Declan, it's almost a chance for what if. I talked about it after the home AIK leg, when we went back to having ball and goalie at left back and more like a full strength team basically, that what if we'd have done that against Cluj? Well, we're going to find out hopefully, because you would like to think we'll get it right this time round, and hopefully, I think if people are talking about getting 6 points against Cluj again, in comparison with Rosenborg last year, we got 6 points against the bottom seeds. So do you think that's realistic for us to get 6 points for the Cluj games?
Yeah, it is realistic. What will be interesting in the game is the back four could be 3 different players to what we actually played the first time. Julien, Bolly and Boyer even possibly, and depending on what happens with Ilhami's injury. That will be interesting. They're a good side, and we saw last season Rosenborg surprises and do the business against Leipzig, which allowed us to go through. So they could cause Rennes and Lazio possibly a problem. You know, they've been knocked out by Prague in the qualifier, but they came to Celtic Park and scored 4 goals, which is a tough thing to do for any side. So they've got quality, and it'll be interesting to see how they fare against Rennes and Lazio too. But if we can take 6 points off them, it'd be perfect, and possibly for us look towards the last 32.
Definitely, and it'll be interesting to see if there is anything in these Omrani rumours. We've been linked with them. I don't know how much there is in it. I know I heard the other night that maybe sources for around about Celtic had dismissed it, despite the fact that in Romania they're saying that we had a bid. Be interesting to see how the Cluj ties go. The group as a whole then, to sort of round up this little preview, give us a points prediction. Scott, we got 9 points last year. It was enough to see us through, thanks to that late Rosenborg equaliser in Leipzig. How many points do you think we can get for this group?
A win at home against Rennes, so that's 3. A win at home against Cluj, 6. A win away against Cluj, 9. And absolutely nothing else. Absolutely nothing else. 9. So I go for 9 again, and I think that's a good return.
9 is good. 9 is good. Declan?
I'm going to be more positive. I'm going to go with 10. I'm going to say we're going to nick a wee draw, possibly off Lazio or Rennes away. It's my hope. So I'm going to go for 10, just to be a wee bit positive. The next few days of interest and transfer-wise, whether we're going to add.
Huge, yeah.
Whether these teams will maybe attract some more players from around Europe to come and play at Celtic this season. So I'm going to go for 10.
Last season I went for 7. Ryan went for 10. We ended up with 9. Given the fact that you've said 9 and you've said 10, I can't say 7. I'm going to go 9 as well. I'm not sure where they'll come from. Probably most likely you're home for 6 from Cluj, and then hopefully 3 points from any combination. A home win against Rennes, 3 draws, whatever it is.
Yeah.
We'll go with 9. That's it for the preview to the Europa League Group Stage. Like the video, comment your own thoughts in the group below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you for the build up to the Rangers game. Thank you.